Hello everybody, I'm SJM. Welcome back to episode 7 of the Don't Starve Alone series. I kind of got into, chopping up some trees after the end of the last episode there. Then it started to rain a little bit, which I'm like, oh yeah, that's super typical for the end of the autumn season going into winter, is it always rains, makes it a little bit annoying for keeping your heat up there at the start of winter. And then it started to rain a little bit harder, and my heart jumped up into my throat because something I don't have in my base, which is actually super important, is a lightning rod. And as you know, when the rain comes a little bit harder, you get lightning. So first things first for this episode, get our lightning rod up so that we do not ruin our base. So our lightning rod takes 1 cut stone and 4 gold nuggets. It's done in the science tab down near the bottom there. And for placing this guy, we can measure with a pitchfork. It has a radius of about 7 tiles. So if we count that as, this one is 1 in here somewhere, 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So anywhere down around here is good for the lightning rod. Because if I expand my base any particular direction, it's going to be down this way first and foremost. So I can drop off this axe because I'm not going to be using it in this episode. What we are going to be doing in this episode is getting a good start on winter by doing our first Mactusk hunt as early as possible. Now this rain is actually just annoying enough for me to use a pig skin and some silk, which I put away over here in a chest. I started cleaning up my base as well. And I'm going to make an umbrella. Now, if you're afraid of fighting deer clops, you definitely have to make an umbrella anyways. Because you need to kill deer clops to get the umbrella, which is your savior in spring. There, my backpack is wet and everything now, so I'm actually going to take it off so it's not draining my sanity too much. And I'm going to get another pig skin because this spear is almost dead, so we're just going to kind of drop it down there for now. And we're going to be making we'll say the second best weapon in the game for now. So in the fight tab, we're going to be making the hambat. 1 pig skin, 2 sticks, and 2 big meats there will make a hambat. Now this thing is really great. It's got a very decent damage amount, and it doesn't have any durability, although it does have freshness just the same as food does. That's important for when we get to... Yeah, and of course now it's going to stop raining, isn't it? Oh well, at least we can warm up, right? Oh no, it's not stopped raining totally, so... yeah, so in that case, when you do make a hambat, you kind of actually want to go and do a whole bunch of fighting kind of right off the bat if you can. And that's what we are going to do. So... as I pointed out there earlier, this wormhole leads us straight to this Mactusk, and I'm going to need to be ready for battle as soon as I pop out that other side, because if he isn't distracted by that tall bird there, he's going to be coming after us right away, and we're going to need to be ready for that. So I've got my football helmet on, which with a decent amount of durability. I didn't need to bring this thermal stone. I kind of whoopsied on that one, but there's that winter hat boon that I had told you guys about before, but I've got decent winter clothing going already, so we kind of don't need it. got Mactusk on the run. So thankfully he was distracted by the tall bird. And now as long as we chase him far enough away from his home, he will just kind of mindlessly walk back towards his home. And we got the main drop that we're looking for off of Mr. Tusk there, which is the Walrus Tusk. This makes the most powerful item in the game, which is the walking stick. And I'm just going to go ham on that guy because I want him to be respawned and fresh for the next time if I have to come back here to hunt Mactusk again. I want him to be fresh and ready. So we'll come up here to the second one, and here is Mr. Mactusk. Now this time we don't have anything around here to distract him. Actually, we got some spiders over here, so we'll just run over this way. Pop some spiders out of this. Oh, tier 3 den even too. That's super handy. So Mactusk will go after the spiders, and the spiders will go after Mactusk. And if we position ourselves correctly here, he can run straight into us, almost straight into us. But again, we can use that same technique as we did before. And that time we just got the meat and the blow dart, which is the guaranteed drops, but yikes, 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 yikes. I did not want to see that, so I'm just going to nope right on out of there. I've got so much food on the go right now, we don't need to worry about what we left behind there. If we don't get the Tam O'Shanter, which is the other drop we're looking for from our third Mactusk here, then we'll be coming back here in about 3 days anyways to have another go at him. But our temperature is starting to drop quite a bit because I didn't bring my winter hat with me, or my beefalo helmet, but that's not too big of a concern. I've got wood, I've got cut grass, so yeah, I knew I was going to get tagged there. So hopefully now I've got these pangolins spawned, I can get him onto the pangolins. Otherwise, Mactusk can be a pretty scary proposition if you're just going to try and fight him one-on-one. And there we go. We actually got the Tam O'Shanter. So Tam O'Shanter is a great winter item as well as sanity restoring item as well. All right, we are starting to get cold. So we'll just go back to base now with our spoils of war. Now we don't really need these blue gems with us right now, so what I can do is I can feed them to the wormhole, jump through, and then they'll be waiting for me on the other side. So a little bit of fancy inventory juggling there, but yeah, nothing too difficult. And we are actually all set for winter now. We just got to find that koalefant track so we can get the puffy vest going. But with Wilson, we get extra warmth from our beard as well, so it's not super imperative to get all of that. We'll just drop that meat back in there. I've got a good stock of bacon and eggs going, which will help recover some of that health I lost there during those fights. I can drop that for now. We're going to use a glommer goop there to get us a nice big fire rocking. Blow darts are a decent weapon, but they're kind of one-shot. Well, not kind of one-shots. They are one-shot wonders, so really good damage, but you know, only get one shot with them. So all right, so with the walrus tusk, we are making this quote-unquote most powerful item in the game. So go down here. Oh, I don't actually have enough sticks on me. So I put my sticks over here. Oh, did I put the gold away back in here? Yes, I did. So the walking stick gives us a speed boost. And because in this game, all the resources are pretty much infinite. There's a couple of things that aren't, you know, infinite 100%, but the one thing that you don't have infinite amount of is time. And if you can do anything you can do to save yourself time is probably super valuable. So it is for me, and that's the way a lot of us see it. So that's why I called that the most powerful item in the game. So let me throw this on a quick pause there, well, because I wasn't anticipating getting everything so quick, and we'll decide what else we're going to focus on in this episode. Oh yes, I remember now. So I've got this Hambat, right? So I kind of want to focus on fighting. And I totally forgot about those nice tier 3 spider dens on the other side of the wormhole. So if this one here isn't tier 3, I'm going to be popping through to get those ones. But this one is, so we may as well handle some of these spiders. Yeah, that was just bad luck. For some reason, that one swing totally missed. So we get 3 waves of spiders of the regular kind. And then after that, when we walk on, nothing will pop out, but if we hit the nest, a warrior spider is going to spawn out. And those guys hit quite a bit harder. I probably should have switched to my football helmet, but I didn't, and that's kind of is what it is. Not crying over the spilt milk at this point because health is pretty easy to regenerate, as I've demonstrated already. So let's pop on through this wormhole and get some more of those, another spider den knocked down, because we get 8 silk out of that, which is the reason why I'm doing that, so we can build up on our silk for a little bit, some other items that I wanted to go over here. So there's 2 spider dens up this way. Oh, there we go. We got super lucky, and we're going to kind of audible away from the spider farming and get our winter koalefant done now, especially because he is in the easiest biome to track. So we'll just keep uncovering these footprints and walking all along. If I had thought about it, I'd have a blow dart on me so that we could aggro the Koalefant without having to trap him, but it's kind of good to go over the method to trap the Koalefant anyways, because that can be a real tricky thing to do. So we should have 1 or 2 more tracks before we get paid off here. And just always keeping in mind that there is a possibility that we get one of the mini bosses as well instead of the desired Koalefant. Okay, so we got the Koalefant. Now we want to get the Koalefant trapped into a corner somewhere. I don't have any good corners in this biome really. This would be the next best one here. But I'm going to try and get him trapped into there. And it does take a lot of careful positioning to kind of do this. There we go. And then just like the Beefaloes, 5 or 6 hits on the Koalefant will get your kiting pattern for him. But with a full Hambat, he goes down real quick. And I still got some time. So I am going to... I'm going to knock down this one over here. So there's nothing in there but a single warrior, so we'll get him out. We go towards him and angle. If we walk diagonally as he's attacking us, we should be able to avoid the hit from him. Oops, I already had the walking stick on, so walk diagonally away from that spider warrior and easy peasy. And I just got a couple more. Alright, I've taken quite a bit of damage there, so I'm going to waste some of these spider glands here. And we'll knock down this one here as well, making sure that I leave up at least one, because if I need to distract this Mactusk again in the future, I kind of want to have something over there that'll handle that for me. So that's the reason why I'm going to be leaving 1 or 2 of those up. The other reason is I've got lots of resources from that run. Oh, I'll take some more Hound's Teeth. And let's see, is there any reason to walk it back? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to take the quick way. We kind of want to get warmed back up again anyways, and healed back up as well. And then we can get that puffy vest put together, and then we will have our full winter outfit ready and rockin'. Put that away for now. That away for now. Tons and tons and tons of food here in the early game. Leave these guys here. Oh, I needed that 2 spider silk that I need. Something like that. And some beefalo fur. No, I think it was 6 spider silk and 2 beefalo fur to make the puffy vest. 8 spider silk. So there we go. Put that bad boy on there. And we've got spider glands in there too. The other thing the puffy vest gives us is a sanity boost as well, so we're actually regenerating quite a bit of sanity with just this little setup going on here. And we are completely set for winter. Not a whole heck of a lot else to do other than to just kind of, get going on our base, which is it's hard to do during the winter, although there is a mod that you can add which will take away the snow on the ground, so you can work on your turf if you want. But I also have I have the turf set that I want to go for already anyways, so basically all I have to do is kind of get my chests set up there and get all of my stuff picked up off of the ground and into the chests. I'm leaving that bird trap there as well, because I actually kind of want to get a blue bird into my cage instead of the red one and be Mr. Real Fancy Pants, because you can only get the blue birds in the winter season. So I am going to run around and do some tree farming. Don't actually have to leave the base too far to do any of that, but yeah, we'll be gathering up wood, getting the chest set up a little bit more. Hopefully we catch the bluebird. I might go over and kill some of these guys just to try and get some of the jet feathers, because we'll want to get our chests labeled as well. So most of that kind of stuff I'll be doing off camera here. There will be a good amount of off camera work done between now and the next episode, which will actually be towards day 30 when, we've got, day 30 when Deerclops comes, and then after that will be day 31 when we kill Glommer and go after Krampus as well, and then recollect Glommer on the night of day 31 as well. So that's it for this episode. Thumbs up if you liked it, and I appreciate you all. We will see you in the next one.